Hey guys, welcome to another barneycast. Today we have a game between Slider, the European Protoss, and Tarson, the Terran European. And this map is an iCcup map. I don't know the exact name of it, but I guess there's a lot of maps that Americans haven't seen. And I'm casting this game because I didn't realize that there were so many good Europeans until I started looking at the actual European charts, and I mean there's a lot of good players in the European ladder. Even I've heard even more competitive than North American players. So it looks like these guys are in close positions. Even though this map is pretty big, I must say, there's a pretty close natural and pretty close third as well, third gold, and another expansion that's actually really close too. I would say that this matchup would favor the Terran if you went tanks, but most Terran don't go tanks against Protoss. And I only say tanks would be effective because he could effectively shut down this expansion and this expansion if he just sieges tanks outside of the view. And it looks like Slider's gonna get a scout in the right direction. Tarson scout sees the scout of Slider. Pretty standard so far. Gateway, barracks, orbital command going up. Slider with one gas. Tarson with his own single gas. Core going up. Yeah, not too much so far. It looks like that scouting probe's gonna get sniped. No, it looks like he's gonna get away. Get a second gas going down for Slider. And now both these players could open up in any way they want. Oh, looks like Tarson pulled off gas, so he might be saving up for a fast expand. He is banking a lot of minerals right now. It looks like he is going to throw down a command center. Slider, no more tech up, and he is just chrono boosting out a stalker and a sentry. Income tab. Yeah, Tarson did cut his harvesters to get his command center out, but in the long run, that is going to be a big boost to him, especially since with another command center, he could get more meals and get more SCVs faster. Bunker and another rack's going up. So far for Slider, no more tech. And Slider also throws down his fast expand. Maybe because he did scout Tarson's fast expand, so I guess he decided to follow suit. Tarson throwing on another racks. Getting that fast stim. Stims, I believe the stim research time was increased, so maybe getting an early stim says he's going to do a timing push as soon as he gets a certain amount of units, and then stim will finish at the exact same time. Slider throwing down another gateway. 3-gate. It's weird that he got the 3 gates after he threw down an expansion, but seeing Tarson go for his own expand fast, I guess Slider felt safe to do this stuff. Now both these Europeans are in the Grandmasters League, and so I believe they both hover around the 50s, but still it's pretty in a league that has players like TLO and I believe Naniwa and other high level Europeans. I mean, 50 is not too bad. forge going down. Another gateway. 6 gate probably. It'll be 5 gates right now. A Reaper going in for scout. He will see most of it. He didn't see the back forge or the gateway, but he's probably going to assume that it's going to be a 6 gate Blink Stalker build. No concussive shells on the Marauders. No actual add-ons. And factory did go down, but it was probably just to make way for the starport. Yeah, Reactor Hellions aren't used too often in this matchup, just because even though Zealots are light units, they aren't as cost efficient as against Zerg. It looks like Slider's gonna make a push. A lot of sentries. I don't think this is a good idea. Sentries are good at throwing down their force fields, but they are not damage dealers. Those force fields will prevent repairing of the bunker, but you need actual damage units, or you need units like Stalkers or Zealots to actually start destroying those bunkers. Supply count is favoring Slider. Army value is also favoring Slider. I think Tarson does need more barracks. He probably spent time building these add-ons where he couldn't... Oh, an engagement at the front. Need to repair. Throw down the force field to stop the repair. This could be over quick if... No. Slider pulls back. Slider's force fields weren't too great. A couple of SCVs were able to repair this second bunker, but the third bunker was taken down as well as all the troops in it. So it was a pretty even trade-off. I wouldn't say it was necessarily really even, but I mean, Slider didn't lose too many units. He's still ahead in supply. Income tab. They're both still even. It looks like, oh, a two medevac drop's gonna happen. Probably gonna drop right here and then stim. Maybe take out the cyber core. SCV scout sees how many units, and Slider has no vision. He doesn't have a robotics bay up. Oh, he sees it now. Probably gonna warp in some units. Oh no, he's going for it to counterattack himself. Oh, SCVs need to get to repairing. That's a lot of SCVs doing nothing. They need to... SCVs need to do something. Oh, Ghost snipes going on. Wow, those bunkers are going down really fast. SCVs are being pulled. Meanwhile, on the main base, pylons being taken out so no more warp-ins can happen. The only units that Slider will have left are these units. He does have one working gateway, a robo going up, but he needs to get pylons back on these gateways to keep producing units. And it looks like, oh, GG from Slider. Yeah, if this is one of the occasions where it's hard to decide what to do, because if you pull back, you would be able to save your base probably, but he will have done, Tarson will have done damage, and so Slider was banking on the fact that maybe there weren't enough units at the front, and he could just bum rush through. And Tarson didn't have those SCV healings for repairing for a while, but bunkers with Marauders and Marines in them, pretty strong, as well as the Ghost sniping units where they could. Yeah, not bad play by Tarson, especially throwing off his opponent with that medevac drop. Alright, that's it. If you guys have any replays, please feel free to send them in. I'm always looking for more stuff to cast, and it'd be helpful not to look through all the replay websites that I've been looking through. I hope you guys had fun. Any criticisms or response to my or comments, please post them below. And email me at barneycast@gmail.com with anything that you have. Thanks. Barney signing off.